Your 401k is preparing you for retirement. It comes out of your paycheck every month before you even see it. So you are covered. You are one of the responsible ones. Except you are not. Not the way you think. There is a gap between what you assume and what you have actually built. It is the most dangerous place a person can stand. By the end of this video, you will know the one number to check tonight and exactly what to do if you do not like it. Before we go on, if this is already landing, tap the like button. It helps me reach the next person who needs to hear it. Here is what we are going to do together. First, I will show you why paying in is not the same as being ready. Then I will show you the trap hidden inside the plan to go back home. And at the end, I will give you the one move that changes everything. Long before there were spreadsheets, the book of Proverbs said something simple. Go to the ant. She stores her food in the summer. She gathers in the harvest. The ant is not lucky. The ant is early. That is the whole game. Not luck, timing. So let me name the trap out loud. You are not bad with money. You never opted out. You never missed a payment. You did exactly what they told you to do. But here is the quiet lie. Paying in feels like preparing. It is not the same thing. I know a man named Emmanuel. He is an engineer in Houston. Good job, kind heart. Every month, money leaves his check and lands in his retirement account. Ask him if he is ready, and he says yes. Ask him what that account will actually pay him when the paycheck stops, and he goes quiet. He is not careless. He is busy. He carries a mortgage and children and a mother back home who calls every Sunday. The account is the one thing he is sure is handled, and it is the one thing he has never checked. He has never looked. Most of us never look. The statement comes in the mail, and it goes in a drawer, unopened. Not from laziness, from fear, because some part of him already suspects the answer and looking would make it real. And there is a second layer he cannot see. The amount going in is smaller than the number on the form suggests. It is a slice of your pay, not all of it. And it grows from a lower base, over a shorter runway, because you started late and carried a lot. So the account he trusts is quietly thinner than he believes. Retirement is not an age. It is the day your money can finally do your job for you. Now, why does this happen to good people? It is not because you are careless. It is because no one ever sat you down. Your parents managed cash, not compound interest. Because no one in the family had dollars to manage. Here is the strange part. Most of us feel fine about retirement. We are confident. But confidence is a feeling. It is not a number. And the day the feeling finally meets the number is usually the day it is too late to change it. That is the most dangerous financial position there is. Confident, but unprepared. There is also the weight you carry that others do not. You send money home, and that money comes out of what is left after an income that was already stretched thin. Sending help home is love, but love without a plan quietly becomes the trap. And there is one more piece. Many of us carry a quiet plan. One day, I will go back home. A smaller account feels fine because back home, the money stretches further. But here is the hard truth. Research shows most people who plan to go back never do. The children are born here. The grandchildren are born here. The years pass. You visit for 3 weeks in December and you tell yourself, next year is the year I move for good. And that next year keeps moving. And you retire in the country you undersaved for on the income you swore you would not need. So let me show you what the gap actually costs in real numbers. I know 2 women, Grace and Comfort. Same family, same small amount saved each month, $200. Grace started at 25. Comfort waited until 45. By 65, at a 7% average return, Grace has about $525,000. Comfort has about $104,000. Same monthly amount. Grace only paid in $24,000 more across her whole life, but she ends with over $400,000 more. The contribution barely changed. The time changed everything. And Comfort is not lazy. She worked harder than anyone. She just started the clock 20 years late, and no one ever told her the clock was the whole game. Obafemi Awolowo said it in a lecture back in 1968. Like cause always produce like effect. We always reap much more than we sow. That is compound interest. You sow a little, early, and you reap far more than you put in. Wait, and the same seed grows almost nothing. And even for those who do go home, the ground can move. The money you send lands in a currency you do not control. What feels like enough this year can shrink the next, on an exchange rate you cannot plan around. But this next part is the one that reaches past you. When a parent retires without enough, the children do not inherit, they pay. Instead of wealth flowing down to your kids, it flows back up to cover your bills. Picture it. A daughter who should be saving for her own children is quietly covering her mother's rent instead. Good money flowing the wrong way, up, not down. That is how the gap repeats itself, one generation to the next. Breaking that cycle is the whole point. So what do we actually do about it? Pray, plan, and act. Pray for eyes that see this early, not late. Then plan. Tonight, you are going to find one number, not your balance, the other number. The one that says what your account will pay you every month when your paycheck stops. That is your real retirement number. Most people have never seen it. Then act. 4 moves. 1. If your job offers a match, take all of it. That is free money you leave behind every month you do not. Turning down the match is turning down a raise you already earned. 2. Start now or add a little more now. Because time is the lever, not luck. Even a small amount started tonight beats a big amount you keep promising to start next year. The best time was 20 years ago. The second best time is tonight. 3. Go and find your old accounts. Most of us have worked many jobs. Each one may have left a small pot behind. Money that is still yours, sitting somewhere, forgotten. Go and claim it. 4. Keep a part of everything you earn for your future self. First, before anyone else's hand reaches it. George Clason wrote it in 1926. A part of all you earn is yours to keep. It should be not less than 1/10, no matter how little you earn. 1/10. For you, first. Now picture the other version of your life. The paycheck stops and nothing in your world shakes because your money finally does your job for you. You are not calling your children for help. Your children are building on what you left them. You did not retire by surprise. You retired on purpose. You became the one who broke the pattern. The first in your family to retire on your own terms. That is not just your win. That is the whole line changing direction. And the day you finally go, you do not leave your children a bill. You leave them a beginning. Something to build on instead of something to carry. That is the difference between dependence and freedom. And it was never about how much you made. It was about how early you looked. So here is the one thing I promised you. Tonight, before you sleep, open your retirement account. Do not look at the balance. Find the projected monthly income, what it will actually pay you when the work stops. That is your real number. If it is not enough, you did not fail. You found it in time. And time is the one thing you can still use. Then come back here and comment one thing. Your start date. Just the month and the year you are going to begin. Or the words, "It is today." If this helped, subscribe and turn on the bell, because this channel exists to close this exact gap. Next time, I will show you how to send money home without wrecking your own future. Pray, plan and act, we move.